Hello and welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot, and this is another unboxing. I am not even sure what is in this, so we're going to find out, and maybe it will be interesting, maybe it won't. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Oh, yay! Yay! From Amazon Italy. So I saw this on Sylvia at Fairlight Tarot. I knew I just had to have it, even though it is, I think, which one did I get? Looks like I got the Italian one. So I think there was French and Italian. And she kept mentioning in her video, I think it was her video on her Japanese decks, or Asian decks, forget exactly what. She kept mentioning that maybe it was coming out in English. If it wasn't that expensive, like the shipping was just the stupid part. So if it comes out in English, I'll just get it in English too, if I like it. So let's see, it's in a little pink bag, which is nice. So I don't have to keep it in this box, but it is a nice box. Nice box. And sorry for the lawn mowing sounds outside. It's summertime, and that's just all day long, so. Eventually I will get around to my translating projects. Cool though. It's just a cloth bag. It's not a nice bag or anything, but whatever. If I remember correctly, Sylvia said the cardstock wasn't awesome. Yeah, even this card is a little dinged up just from that paper. Yeah, it's not awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm half tempted to laminate these. Okay, so let's do a nice musical flip through of this. Okay. Well, I think that this, just as a tarot without the translations, is totally usable. I mean, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, King, Page. Some of the images, like I don't really, they maybe don't make a whole lot of sense to me without knowing what the thing is, but for the most part, it's just it's a usable tarot just like it is without even, I love that moon, without translating it. That for a devil is interesting. Okay, well, we are going to do some pairings with this next. Okay, so it's a nice little book, and I think what I'm going to end up doing is, because this part here is the only part that talks about in each page, that talks about the image in the card. The rest of it is just standard tarot stuff. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, so for instance, for this one, the Katsura Otoko is the moon. And Katsura Otoko is an incredibly handsome man who lives on the side of the moon. He appears on moonlit nights and returns the gaze of those who stare at him. His beauty enchants anyone who observes him, bewitching and attracting them towards him. And then it talks about the moon represents illusion, uncertainty, and fears that derive from it. Nothing is what it seems. So the rest of it, like I said, is just standard tarot meanings. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I may write it on the sides over here in English, or I may like white this out and write on it, or print it out and tape it over that, although then it makes the book really thick and weird. So somehow I'm going to translate just that portion for each card and write it somewhere, maybe in the bottom if there's room. Some of them have more room than others. Anyway, so there is not a big loss that this is not in English. Okay, well, I don't think I showed the backs earlier. So these are the backs. They're very pretty. And I have laminated it. I laminated it with 5mm lamination, and it's a little thick. I've done 3 before, and it seemed kind of not as sturdy. But this is going to last forever, but there's no way these are being shuffled anymore. So it's overhand or a wash. Okay, so the first pairing I wanted to try is the Tarocchi Yokai, and those backs just look great together. I don't think this is going to be a pairing I would do normally, just because it's a lot of yokai. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. I don't think this works. I just figured people were going to want to see that. So, okay, so now let's get to the pairings that I think do work, and some of them are a surprise. So the first one is the messenger cards. really, really like this pairing. Feel like it brings it down to earth, and I has a different kind of soul to it. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that is the messenger cards. So now let's try the Untamed Truth Oracle cards. Okay, I really liked this pairing too. I feel like it really brings the deck down to earth a little bit. So now let's try the Secrets of the Mystic Grove. Okay, I really like that too. I like how it brings a human aspect and nature in the colors. Yes, I like this pairing. So that was the Secrets of the Mystic Grove. Okay, so now let's try the Witch Oracle. So I do like this pairing. I don't know that I totally love it, but I do like it because I like the fantasy aspect that the Oracle brings to this. It's a fantasy of a different type. And I think that as far as colors, these are very compatible. So that was the Witch, Woman in Total Control of Herself Oracle. So now let's try the Herbal Astrology Oracle. I think this is going to work because I think it brings kind of this, there's a lot of, in these cards, a lot of like spirits and ghostly looking figures. I also like this pairing. I think the color palette is just right, and I like the way it brings in nature and plants specifically to it. Again, it feels like it really grounds it. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that was the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Okay, so let's try the Universal Folk Oracle. I think the color palette's going to work and it's going to be interesting. Okay, yeah. I like this one too. I like, again, how it brings the human aspect to it. It isn't, of all of these, it isn't my favorite, but I think it works. Curious what you think. So that was the Universal Folk Oracle. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the aces for a second, because they are all obviously star constellations, and the book doesn't say a whole lot about them or why they were chosen for each of these. So for instance, this one, the Ace of Cups by Yako, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, is the white celestial tiger of the western sky, one of the powerful Sijin, I'm not sure how you say that word, or four symbols of Taoism, occupies an entire quadrant of the sky and is associated with the planet Venus and righteousness. So that's how much you get about that. I imagine that more research could be done to figure out exactly where in the sky and how to find any of these. So anyway, that is the Tarocchi Yokai. And even though it is foreign language and it comes in Italian or French right now, so that is my walkthrough and pairings for that deck. I hope you enjoyed it. So remember to like and subscribe and click on the bell so you know when I have new videos. And take very good care of yourself. Bye.